Your kidneys work around the clock, yet most of the damage they take does not come from disease. It comes from small, everyday habits we barely notice. These two fist-sized filters sit just below your ribs, and together they clean your entire blood supply many times over every single day. All day long, they pull waste out of your blood, balance your fluids and minerals, and help keep your blood pressure steady and in range. The catch is that kidneys rarely complain. More than 1 in 7 adults has some kidney disease, and most of them have no idea. So let us walk through the habits that quietly wear them down. The first one is reaching for over-the-counter painkillers a little too often. Common anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen and naproxen can reduce blood flow to your kidneys, and over time, heavy use is linked with damage. This gets riskier when you are dehydrated, because low fluids plus regular painkillers force your kidneys to strain even harder to keep up. The fix is simple. Occasional doses are usually fine for healthy people, but avoid daily high-dose use, and check with your doctor if you rely on them. Habit 2 is the salt shaker. Too much sodium pushes your blood pressure up, and high pressure is hard on those delicate filters. The chain is straightforward. Extra salt tends to raise blood pressure, and that steady pressure slowly wears on your kidneys year after year. Habit 3 is leaning on processed food. One 2022 study linked diets heavy in ultra-processed food with a roughly 24% higher risk of kidney disease. That is partly because packaged meals, soups, sauces, and salty snacks quietly carry far more sodium than most of us would ever guess. So lean on whole foods where you can. Fruit, vegetables, and grains are gentler, and cooking at home lets you control how much salt goes in. Habit 4 is too much added sugar. On its own, sugar does not filter through like salt, but over time it drives weight gain and trouble downstream. Here is why that matters. Excess sugar feeds diabetes and high blood pressure, and those two conditions cause most of the kidney disease we see. In fact, diabetes and high blood pressure are by far the two leading causes, so keeping both in check protects your kidneys more than almost anything. Cutting added sugar is a strong move. Watch sugary drinks especially, and read labels because sugar hides in foods that do not taste sweet. Habit 5 is simply not drinking enough water. Mild, ongoing dehydration makes it harder for your kidneys to flush waste out of your blood. When fluids run low, waste products can concentrate and build up, giving your kidneys less to work with and more to clear. Low fluid also sets the stage for kidney stones, those painful deposits that form more easily when urine stays concentrated for too long. So drink steadily through the day. Pale yellow urine is a simple guide, though some people need to limit fluids, so ask your doctor what is right for you. Habit 6 is smoking. We think of it as a lung and heart problem, but smoking narrows blood vessels throughout the whole body, kidneys included. In fact, people who smoke are more likely to have protein leaking into their urine, which is one of the earliest signs of kidney damage. Habit 7 is drinking too much. Heavy alcohol dehydrates you and can raise your blood pressure, both of which lean on your kidneys. It also makes everything work harder, adding strain through dehydration, higher blood pressure, and extra load on your liver at the same time. The good news is, these two respond fast. Cutting back on alcohol and quitting smoking can ease the burden on your kidneys surprisingly quickly. Habit 8 is shortchanging your sleep. Your kidneys actually follow your sleep-wake cycle, which helps coordinate their workload across the day. Because of that rhythm, consistently poor sleep has been linked with a faster decline in kidney function over the years, though research is still growing. Habit 9 is sitting still for most of the day. Too little movement quietly works against your weight, your blood sugar, and your blood pressure. Movement helps. One study found people with advanced kidney disease who exercised regularly had a much lower risk of dying than those who did not. Some people should watch these habits especially closely because their kidneys are already under more pressure than average. Here's the encouraging part. So much of this is preventable, which means your everyday choices are genuinely powerful protection. Start with the basics. Go easy on painkillers, ease up on salt and sugar, and drink water steadily through the day. It is also worth getting a simple check. A quick blood and urine test can catch kidney trouble early, long before you would feel a thing. Above all, keep your blood pressure and blood sugar in a healthy range, because that single step protects your filters more than any supplement. Remember, your kidneys are resilient, but they cannot grow back the tiny filters they lose, so the goal is to protect what you have. A quick caution: if you take medication, have kidney disease, or follow a special diet, talk to your doctor before making any big changes. And remember, this is general education, not personal medical advice, because the right plan really depends on your own health and history. The big picture is reassuring. Your kidneys ask for very little, and small, steady habits can add up to real protection over time. Be kind to your kidneys. Subscribe to A Healthy Dose for more simple, honest health explainers.